Hey guys, my name is Lilly and today I have a very big announcement to make. Look at this. This is the APO-1 and it comes in 3 different steels now. Stay tuned. Okay, so as you guys know, I have designed my own survival knife, the APO-1. And the first steel that I have chosen for this knife, that my knife is already available, is this one here. AUS 8, stainless steel, robust, tough. And I have to say that the best experience that I had with knives was with AUS 8. However, it needs to be said that AUS 8 is not holding the edge for a very long time, so you have to sharpen it more often. I personally think that's not a problem, and yeah, I just sharpen the knife more often. But some people think, you know, they rather want to have a knife with a little bit of a better edge retention, which I can understand as well. And when it comes to knives, it's quite similar as with buying cars, you know. Some people, they like Audis, other people like Volkswagen, and some people like Fords, you know. So it's all personal preference. And yeah, to each their own, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So now I have decided to bring out my knife in 2 other steels as well. And the first one is a tool steel and the other one is a carbon steel. Now let's take a closer look. Alrighty, so here we have the AUS 8 steel, and this is AUS 8 as well, but it comes with a blacked finish. So same steel, but 2 different finishes. And now let's take a look at the other 2 steels that I have. This here is an Austrian steel, which is called K110. It's almost identical to the D2 tool steel. So this here is a tool steel produced in Austria, shipped to Taiwan, and then this knife was made out of it. Now this knife is a little bit harder than the other one here. The AUS 8 blade had 57 Rockwell ±1, and this has 58 Rockwell ±1. And out of all of these knives, the K110 has the best edge retention. So this blade here is going to hold the edge the longest. So if you want a knife which holds the edge very well, you should take this one, the K110. However, you need to be aware that it's more brittle than the AUS 8, so you have to take a little bit more care of it. And yeah, if you hit a stone by accident, you might have a chip or a broken tip. So that's what you have to be aware of. Also, it needs to be said that K110 is not 100% stainless steel. AUS 8 is stainless, but this is only half stainless. And this will definitely catch some rust on you if you use it around very wet environments. And that's why I have decided to only off it with the black coating. So for this version, for this steel, you will not get a satin finish. You will only get the black oxide finish. And still with this finish, it needs to be said that it increases the protection against rust, but it's not like a 100% protection. So you really need to keep the blade dry at all times, lubricate it, and make sure you definitely don't come into contact with salt water. Because if this blade sees salt water and you don't dry it off afterwards, then you will have rust on it on the next day. That's what I can promise to you. So if you live around the seaside, it's better to get this knife here, the AUS 8 stainless steel. Okay, now let's take a look at the third knife, the third steel. Here you can see a carbon steel, which is called SK85. And first I wanted to get some 1095 carbon steel because I have so many American customers and they love their 1095, okay? However, 1095 was not available at my factory, and this is why I had to choose another carbon steel. And yeah, I have chosen the carbon steel SK85, which is produced in Japan. Okay, so this is very similar to SK5. However, this is the more expensive version because it's produced in Japan and it's holding the edge for a little bit longer. So this is real carbon steel, and this is why I'm only offering this knife with the black coating. And as I have said before, you really need to take care of this knife because it's going to rust really quickly. So you have to keep this blade lubricated and dry at all times. SK85, yes. It's a really nice steel. It's very easy to sharpen in the field. The only downside is that it's rusting. Of all of these steels, it's rusting the easiest. So you really have to take care of this knife. And if you live around the sea, do not buy this knife, okay? It will rust away and then you will cry. Yeah. So, okay. So now I have 3 steels. The AUS 8 has 2 versions, the black one and the satin finish. And the other 2 knives only come with the black finish because it really needs protection against the rust. Now, besides these steels, I know that a lot of you guys are wondering if I bring out my knife in a super steel, but right now I'm not thinking about it. So I'm not sure if I should do it. So maybe if a lot of, my subscribers tell me I should bring it out in a super steel, then maybe I'm going to consider making a super steel APO-1 survival knife. But as I said before, I'm not sure about it, and maybe in future, but I can't promise it. So yeah, that's it for today. I really want to thank you for watching and stay tuned till next time.